Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. As you can see, my table is full of clothes that I made. I don't even know what the time frame of these things are because it's been so long since I last showed what I made on YouTube, but these are things that I made, I want to say from like May up until today. Literally today was today I was fixing up a few of the things, but yeah, I'm going to show you all of these things, go through them. But before I do, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I also have a TikTok where I'm trying things out at Kate Decor on all social media platforms. Comment down below, give me a big thumbs up, and yeah, let's get right into this video. I'm a perfectionist, right? And I almost always never speak about the things that I think I didn't do perfectly, which again, like what is perfect, right? But if there's something that I don't really like how it came out, then I won't speak about it. But I thought it is important to do that because sometimes things just don't go the way you think they're gonna go, especially with sewing. That is one thing that I've learned. Like sometimes things will just not turn out the way you wanted them to. And one of them, or maybe really, I'll say the only one from this pile of clothes is this bomber jacket that I made. Now, I think just hung up somewhere, it looks good for sure. I really just fell in love with the fabric. It's this bold denim fabric. It's my second bomber jacket that I've ever attempted making, and working with padding is so difficult. It is so hard because I get the proportions wrong, and like everything just is just I still think it looks good. I think it's a good learning curve again, and I think I've constructed this one a whole lot better than the first bomber jacket that I've ever made, and it was one of my first sewing projects that I made, which, just side note, probably don't start with a bomber jacket when you start sewing. But yeah, this one, not the best. I mean, I even have a safety pin there because it's just the way it sits on the neck, it's too high up. I'm not pleased with how it came out, but I am proud that it is something that, I mean, I could wear it on if I could just throw it over my shoulders if I want to look cute. But yeah, that's the one thing that I would say didn't come out the way I wanted it to come out. But from all the mistakes, there's always something to learn, right? And I think this was definitely part of the learning. So yeah, now let's get into some of the things that I think just came out perfectly, absolutely perfectly. The first one being this leather dress. Now the inspiration for this, I went on on Pinterest, and I was just looking for Kim K and Rihanna like wearing leather. I know it's something that Kim K was like rocking, where she should wear different types of leather, and she loves body hugging things. So I was looking to her for that inspiration, and I think that this dress, absolutely amazing. It has the slits at the back just to make it easier to walk, but it's this body hugging tube top, tube dress type of stretchy leather material, and the quality of this material is so good. I actually bought a dress from Shein, which also has like a leathery, like a stretchy leathery feel to it, but that no. So I really enjoyed the quality of this fabric. It's very stretchy, but it's also breathable. It's not like that leather where you feel like you're suffocating. So I think it's very appropriate for colder months. You can wear it on top of a top like this, but you can also wear this also in summer, going out to the club, dress it up, dress it down, like perfect. I also made another skirt using the same type of material. It's just a normal skirt with a slit down the front of it, like the front side. And yeah, I also like how it came out. The one thing I wish I did do with this is put some interfacing for the waistband. I don't know why I thought for this one I shouldn't. I think because it stretches, I think that's why I said I mustn't put interfacing. But looking back, I actually wish I did put interfacing on it. But nonetheless, I still think it came out quite nicely. Really like it, and yeah, no complaint. Another skirt that I made is out of this Molton material. I also got some of this like black trimming around it. And yeah, I think it's cute. I do wish this Molton was a bit brighter because it's very dull. Like it's just a very dull color. So I don't know how, I feel like when I wear this Molton, the skirt, I have to wear a very bright top, because even, I mean, I could wear it with a black top, but it's too toned down. And that's why I put in this trimming, because I thought it would just waken it up a bit. But still, I feel like I'll definitely have to wear this with maybe a bright green or something, just to make it pop, to make the outfit a bit, the outfit will say something. But nonetheless, I really like the skirts. I also like the construction of the skirts. Let me show you some of the blazers that I've made. So I've got this new obsession, right? I really enjoy. Okay, wait, before I say that, I've always loved making things for winter, right? I'm not a fan of cold months. I just do not like being in the cold because, like, naturally I'm always cold. So winter is like, no, I don't enjoy it. But one of the things that I do enjoy about winter is making things for winter. Like, the fabric is just, it's beautiful. And I don't know, there's something about the process of making things for winter that I find so much satisfaction in. So I'm not surprised that I have quite a few things that I've made. I mean, you could wear some of these in summer as well, but I think it's more autumn, winter appropriate. But let's get into a few of them. So the first one is this corduroy jacket. And I think that corduroy is something I've seen which is in now. Like, I've seen quite a few jackets made out of it, and I saw this fabric, this color, I won't lie, I don't often, I mean, I don't even think I have anything in this color, but I really like it. And this is giving me 5-year-old Deco wearing her corduroy two-piece to crash. Like, it just reminds me of that because I used to have a lot of corduroy items when I was younger, and I really, really, really like it. It's my first time doing something like this where I have like this part that has all the buttons down the side and all the buttons on the other side with the interfacing and the pockets in the front. And I also did like something with the sleeves where it opens. I love this jacket. I really want to make it in a different color. And the sucky thing about this is, I know fabric stores don't, well, the fabric store where I got this corduroy, I know that they don't stock corduroy in summer. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but absolutely, this is just beautiful. This jacket is giving me everything. I literally finished this yesterday. Literally stunning. Love it. Another thing that I made now, this one is interesting. This is the same fabric as you can see that I used to make that skirt. But an interesting thing about this kimono is, so I cut, the reason why I bought this fabric is because I wanted to make like an oversized kimono, like a winter something, right? And I cut this first, cut the pattern for this first. When I saw I had fabric left, I cut a skirt. And when I saw I had more fabric left, I cut out like a bodysuit thing, which doesn't fit because this fabric doesn't stretch. So I cut it too small, and yeah, that's just living in my cupboard. But once I was putting this together, I realized that I forgot to cut the sleeves. Yo. I was like, where are my sleeves? Why did I forget to cut the sleeves? I was so upset, but you know what? I'm not mad at how it came out. I think it still looks nice even without the sleeves. It also has like a belt here, and you can just throw it onto but yeah, it's just something to throw on top of whatever it is that you're making. I mean, whatever it is that you're wearing. It also has pockets on both sides, and yeah, I think it still looks cute. Still a bit upset that there's no sleeves because I get cold very easily, so I'm not sure how to feel about that, but I still think it looks good. And surprisingly, compared to the skirts, even though the color I think is still a bit too dull for my liking, I think this one might, it might give off a different energy than the skirt. I don't know, I don't even know if that makes sense, but I still like it. I still think it looks cute. But like many of my other items, I just have to wear it out. Now let's get into some Parisian fabrics, baby. Your girl was in Paris. Your girl was in Paris, and when I tell you oh my god, I barely slept. I barely slept when I was in fabric, and I was going through the most. I had water retention. My legs were swelling up like butternuts. Like, I was just going through so much. But I told myself, I didn't come to Paris to sleep. I did not come to Paris to sleep. I'm here to have a good time. And I was actually there for a Women in Tech conference, which was absolutely amazing. Loved it. Follow Women in Tech SA and just Women in Tech as well on all social media, doing amazing things. But my one request going to fabric, I see other things, of course, Eiffel Tower, things like that will definitely be things that I would like to do. But I had one thing, and that one thing was I need to go to a fabric store. I just have to go. I can't leave fabric and not go to a fabric store. So I watched a few vlogs, and I'll put the lady's name in the comment section down below. That lady went to Paris and bought fabric, and I went to the exact same fabric store that she went to buy fabric. And the one fabric I was looking for was tweed, because I have searched and searched and searched for tweed in SA. Never found it. I found something close, which I've made something out of, but never found it. I've been rambling. Let's get into some of the fabric that I found some of the fabric that I bought in Paris and made something out of. And the first thing, ooh, like when I saw the tweed, I will go to Paris just for the tweed. Oh, the tweed, it is expensive, but the tweed, I'm sick. Like I'm literally sick. This fabric is giving me everything it was supposed to give me. So I made this two-piece all the notions I bought in SA, so the buttons, the chains, the lining, all of that I got here in SA, but this tweed I got in Paris. I also used interfacing because I didn't know that tweed, or at least this tweed, is very drapey. Like it has a lot of what is the word, like flow to it, and I needed it to be sturdy for this blazer. So I made this blazer. Working with tweed was a lot because the tweed, the strands of fabric just go everywhere and it gets out of control. But oh my gosh, love it. I've worn this out also. I haven't worn the two-piece together, but I have worn them, the skirts and the blazer, out separately. And this is what the skirt looks like. I do have a chain that I put on, and I really like it because it just gives the skirt some character. I sort of play around with how the chains sit, but yeah, I think it looks cute. There's a button at the back. The zip is pink. The lining is pink. It's just a cute mini skirt suits situation going on. And listen, if anyone wants to send me to Paris to make them this, let me know, because I will go to Paris any day just to buy the fabric. It was, oh, beautiful. The other fabric that I got there is this. I really like this fabric because it's kind of, it's giving playful, it's giving fun. And the inside of it, I bought in SA. So this green and this purple I got. But I just love how this jacket came out because it's fun, it's playful. I made this for my sister and I low-key want to hang on to it because I absolutely love how it looks, but I know I'm gonna have to give it to her anytime soon. I also like how the buttons look. They also like toned down but playful, and I think it's cute. The next thing that I made is this, another blazer. As you can see, like the theme for this season is just like blazers galore. This I made for my mom as well, and this crisscross fabric also got from Paris. This blue material I got in SA because I was afraid I was running out of fabric to make a blazer, and also these buttons, which I think are so beautiful. These buttons, so nice. Also got them from SA and put everything together to make this blazer. I'm also yet to send this to my mom because I just love these things so much that I want them for myself, but it's not mine. It's not mine. We're almost there. We're almost done. This is the belt that I made for this leather trench coat. Now, if you follow me, or you've checked out my Instagram, you'll know that I did my very first reel on Instagram is of a black leather trench that I made. I think I made it last year, and I made it in summer, which annoyed me so much because I just wanted to wear that leather trench, and I only got the chance to wear it this winter, like a few months after I made it. And I really wanted to make another one, so I made this one out of this very beautiful, I just love the fabric of this. It's so nice, and it's got like these blue leaves on it, and it looks so cute. I've only worn this once out to an event, but it's really nice. It's also very warm, and I love it. I love it. You see why I say I enjoy making things for winter, like winter what can I say? What can I say? The next thing that I made is this two-piece blazer and skirts, obviously, because that's all I've been making. And when I made this two-piece, I actually was looking for tweed in SA, and this was the closest thing that I could find to tweed. Even the way that they weave in the different strands or the fibers, it's very similar to the tweed, but it just doesn't give tweed. It wasn't giving me tweed. I think it is like a variant of tweed or something. I'm not even sure, but love this. This is my first blazer that I made in my whole collection of blazers. I absolutely love the buttons. They are so cute and so playful, but also very, it's giving put together. It's giving she has her life together. So yeah, I have this blazer and a nice cute mini skirt to match as well. And yeah, I think if there's anything from this pile of clothes that I would sell, it would be this two-piece because it's so nice. It's so nice and it's so cute, and you can even wear it in summer when you're trying to look cute somewhere. It's beautiful. And I'm putting all my clothes here because there it's just getting too full, so please do not mind me. And the last thing that I'm going to be showing you is this other kimono that I made. This low-key is giving gown, but you know what? I love it. It's got the pockets there, and the sleeves are just huge. I mean, look at that sleeve. Look, it's bigger than my head. This sleeve is huge, but I love it. It's also out of this Molten fabric that I got in Cape Town. It's so warm, and I really just want to wear this out with a pair of thigh-high boots, and because it's like very toned down, but you know, it's so nice, and it has a belt here to match as well. And I just, yeah, I really like how it came out. Like most of the things that I showed you here, I really love how these all came out, and it's crazy. I think for me, the craziest thing about the things that I've made now is that all of this just took a lot of practice, but I have never once stepped into a sewing class, a sewing course, a pattern making class. I've never once had someone sit with me and show me how to make these things. So if anything, I'm just proud that I made stuff that I can actually wear, like transformed a piece of fabric to a piece of fabulousness. Like it's crazy. And that's not to say that I don't have garments, even garments that I've made this year that I wish I constructed differently, or you know, they didn't come out the way that I thought that they would come out. But still, to have this number of jackets, skirts, blazers, kimonos, like just things that look the way that they do is I couldn't be more pleased with myself. So thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. These are all the things that, not all of them, there's a few other stuff that I've made even this year that I haven't shown, but this for sure is probably my favorite bunch of stuff. Like just things for winter, things to layer on top of other things. Love, 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 love. So do let me know down below which one of these items was your favorite, which ones you might also want to see come somewhere. I know there is Jack and Dre, you know, kind of still working on things. You know, we'll see where all of that goes. But let's talk down below. Let's have a conversation. Follow me on all the socials. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I'll check you in the next one. Bye.